Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Najmi Zulhusni and I will explain the question 1 for the lab 2 for the part B. Okay. The first question does ask us to copy the code and run it, and you must know the value x bar 1, vx bar 2. Okay. For the first one, we just input all of the code into the Visual Studio, and now we start without debugging. Okay, for the first one, for the line, we move to first one, line 1, and the axis 0001, same with the Visual Studio. And the second one is bus 1, which we in the wash one, we got 001. So the comment, we move the value var1, which is 1D, into the register. Okay, for the second one, it also asks us to move the value of bar 2 into the register. So step over, and we got same like this. For the back, we got 0009, and for the bar 2 also we got 0009. Okay, next, step over. For the line 3, these variables say that we must to exchange the ax and bx. So the bx will be ax, and the ax now will be the bx. So we got the 0009, and for the bx we got 0001. Okay, we move for the line 4. Line 4, it also asks us to move the var1 and the ax. So we take the value of ax into the var1, and we got 009, and for the var1 also for 009. Okay, for the last one, we will move the var2 and bx. That means that we must the change value of bx into the var2, and we got 001, and also for the var2 we got the 001. Okay, that's all for the question 1. Okay, hello. My name is Muhammad Najmi. This is for the question 2. Okay, I will start over first. Okay, for the second question, we must copy the all according that in the question 2 and put it on the Visual Studio. So I just put it in Visual Studio and start run without debugging. Okay, for the first one, we got line is 0000001 ish, and for the x value we can see here 0000001 Okay, the thing is we move the value of x val, we move take from the back, which is 36, into the register in EAX. Okay, for the line 2, we must get for the EX, right? Okay, for the we got FFFFFE 6, and it means that we must negate the EXX value, which is also in negative. For the line 3, we must got the for EBX and Y bar. For EBX we got 0000001 E. I put it for H for the hexadecimal. And for the Y bar we got 0000001 EH. It means that we understand that for the Y bar, which is 30D into, we must move into EBX. For the line 4, for the line 4, okay, we got for the EBX we got FFF 6 and put it here. And for the Z val we got 0000028 hexadecimal. And we got subtract the value of Z val from the back, we know, and quantity from the EBX. Next, line 5, we know the for the line 5 we must use the for addition, add the value of EBX and EX. And we got for this answer, okay, for the line 6, it means that INC is a increment, so we increase the value of EX by 1. And lastly, for the line 7, the coding was asked us to move the R val ESX. So the EX we got for FFFFFDD. So I put it here, and also for the rival also same here, same. And we move the value of EX into R val, which is the answer is negative 35.
Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. My name is MISYA SYAFIQAH SAFIAN, and I will continue question 3 part B. For this question, it asks to write and execute the instruction, then fill in the table with correct value of the registers. Also note the changes. Always start with the initial value of the registers given in table 3. So here in table 3, the value for EX is 10H, the value of EBX is 30H, value of ECX is 2H, value of EDX is 0H. For first question, mul BX. Mul means multiplication in assembly language. It is an instruction that multiplies 8, 16 or 32-bit operand. But for this case, BX is the 16-bit register. So the first question, mul BX, to find the value of mul BX, we just simply 10H times with 20H. And I will write it in 8-bit. So 10 times 2, 20 is 200H for the value of EX. The value for EBX, ECX, and EDX remain the same because in this case, EX is the accumulator. So this is also a single operand instruction. So the operation will be done with accumulator and stored in accumulator. So the value of EBX, ECX, and EDX remain the same. Okay, for mul CX, the value of EX times with ECX. So 10 times 2 is 20. Okay, the value of EBX, ECX, and EDX remain the same. A more AX, so the value of EAX itself times with the value of EAX again. So EAX here is 10 times 10, 100. This is remain the same. Okay, for division BX, simply take the value of EX divide with EBX. So for division BX, it is a bit complicated. So I'm going to use hexadecimal calculator. Value of EX here is 10, EBX is 20. So 10 divide with 20. So the value for 10 divided by 20 is 0. So the remaining remain the same. For division EAX, then CX is 2H. So 10 divided with 2. We get 8. The value for EAX is 8. Lastly, for division EX, so EX divided by, so 10 divided by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. So the value for EX is 1. Alright, moving on to question 2. Write and execute the instruction, then fill in the table with correct value of registers. So the difference between this question and previous question is, previous question it doesn't have E in front of it, but this question have E. Meaning the difference is for EX, it means the bit is in 16-bit, but for EBX, it is in 32-bit. But since I will write it in 8-bit, so the value doesn't change. So it just same. The value for both question is just same. So I will write it again. Just as the same answer as previous question. And D. Mistake here. 20H. EAX just the same, which is 100. division EBX is 0. Is X 8. And lastly, division EX is 1. Yeah, I think that is all from me. I will pass the video to the next person. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum. My name is SYUHAIDA binti ZAWAWI. So for this video, I will explain the question number 4. Question asks us to execute the program and determine the output and then fill in the table 4. So this is the arithmetic expression that they already give us. So since they want us to execute, so I will copy the code that already been given in the question and pass into the Visual Studio. So before that, I will rebuild the solution first, and if it shows us it succeed, and then I will start without debugging. So the following, it will show us the console like that, and then I will step into. It will show us there's source not available. Just ignore and step over into the first line. So this is the register that already show in this part is not the value of line 1 actually, so we need to step over into the next line to get the result of the line 1. So as you can see here, EAX is 0, EAX is this result, and just move the value of just copy the value of EAX into the variable 1, and then step over into the line 3 to get the result of line 1. So EAX, just copy the EAX since the data told us to use the keyword, so we just need to copy all the result. Okay, so for value of variable 2, we just we get it from the data, which is it showed here it's 10 word, so just put 0 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 each. So the description will be it should be AH actually, since it hexa. So the description will be multiply value of var2, which is 10D, into register EAX. Next, we step over into the line 4 and we get the result of line 3, which is EAX should be 0 0, should be this one. Just copy and paste it here, and for variable 3 it should be the same as the EAX value. So the description will be add value of var3, which is 20D, into EAX. And the last one, just step over and you will get the result of line 4. Just copy the output for EAX and copy and paste it here. Don't forget to write all H. And the value of variable 4 should be the same as the EAX, and the description will be decrement register of EAX by 1. That's all from me. Thank you.